What is going on, my PD peeps? It's another Wednesday. It's time to get down with El Profesor. You know, your boy, live and in person, answering your questions for another evening. So, I want to thank everybody for joining me today for this live stream. It means the world to me that you guys take some time out of your busy days to just go ahead and hang out with your boy, hang out with the community. I know we got all of our usual suspects in the chat, all of our people, Neil, Steve Williams, Larry. We got the whole crew in the building. So let me just start off by giving a few shout outs to the people in the room. All right. So let's see what we're going to start off with here. We got Larry in the building. He says, best teacher on the net, in my opinion. Well, I couldn't agree with you more, Larry. I appreciate the kudos. All right. Let's see who else we got. We got my man, Peter J. Milner in the building. He says, good evening, all. Nice to see everyone this week. Unfortunately, I got called out until 4 a.m. last week, so missed the fun. It's all good, Pete. We appreciate you stopping through every week that you can come and join us and be my head moderator in charge, watching the chat, making sure these fools don't act up. Appreciate you, my man. All right. We got Top 40 Researcher in the building. He just says, okay, I don't have ad blocker, so when the countdown starts, the ads start to roll in. Hey, that helps me out. The ads help me out. Hey, it is what it is. Sorry, no ad blocker. I don't want people to have ad blocker because it messes up the support that I'm supposed to get. So I appreciate you not having ad blocker. All right? Let's see. And then he says, okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. What's going on, my friend? All right. Neil Forbes is in the building. What's up, Neil? He's just talking to Top 40 Researcher, well, perhaps. Well, it's all gravy. It's all gravy. We got all the usual suspects here in the building. All right, let me go back in time, see what's happening here. I think I got some questions on here I need to go ahead and get into. My boy Steve Williams. Let me get with Steve first. Steve's in the building. He says, unfortunately, the stream is not as well supported as it deserves to be. I agree with you 110,000%, Steve. We need more of the PD peeps in the building supporting these streams, my friend. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see what else we got. I know we had a question on here. I'm missing it. All right, Larry. Larry said, I keep getting 1 or 2 black frames between my videos when I drag them into the timeline. What am I doing wrong? Suggestions. So, first and foremost, make sure, when you drag the clips into the timeline, they should be, trying to snap together so that there aren't any frames missing in between them. So make sure that you're dragging your clips all the way up against one another so that they're butted up against another. I think Steve said, just make sure that you're not leaving any gaps between your clips. Of course, there shouldn't be any just automatic frames, drop, empty frames between your clips, as long as you're dragging them together. I've never experienced that happening on its own, but you never know. Neil Forbes says, here we go again, folks. Hi, Malik. What's up, Neil? Thanks for joining me, my friend. Thanks for staying up, early, the wee hours over there in good old Australia and hanging out with me, man. All right. Bad Wolf is in the building. He says, what's up, dog? What's up, Bad Wolf? How you doing, my man? Terry Southand is in the building. He says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Terry. Thank you for joining us, my friend. Appreciate you for coming through. All right, we also got Heterogeneality Rocks in the building who says, hey all, what's up, Heterogeneality? I like it. Trying to give me a tongue twister so late in the evening. I don't appreciate them tongue twisters, man. My man Paul is in the building. Paul says hello from North Kakalaki. Still chilling out there in North Carolina. Appreciate you stopping through, my man. Yeah, Steve, he said even he managed to make it on time. This is a miracle. All right. Miracles never cease to behold us. And Steve Williams is here on time. And my girl Courtney is in the house. Hey, PD peeps. What's up, Courtney? Thanks for joining me. Cyber Editing, one of the usual suspects, is in the building as usual. What's going on, Cyber Editing? Thank you for making your presence known, hanging out with us today. All right, we got Crow Adventure Network. This is great channel. And can you do an episode on advanced effects with PD? So I could definitely do a tutorial on advanced effects. What I would ask you to do, my friend, is to go to any one of my videos, click on show more, and then click on the tutorial request link. That way you can go ahead and add your request to my list of requests and be a little bit more specific. Like, what do you mean by an advanced effect? What type of effect would you like to see? There's a whole bunch of different advanced effects out there. So if you can come up with, if you have an idea of a specific one, you can go ahead and leave it using that tutorial request link. So appreciate you. All right. Chasing My Asian Queen says, hello, everyone. I wonder how the chase for the Asian Queen is going. All right. Fowler Keeks Drawley. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thank you for joining us. Another one of the usual suspects in the building. All right, Courtney says she's in North Carolina too. Hey, North Carolina is a beautiful place, man. I've been there a few times. Been to small town Enfield, been to Durham. It's a beautiful place. All right. Neil Forbes says, Malik, sorry, but I do have ad blocker, as ads would interrupt the flow of the content. Well, you could also pay for YouTube Premium, and then you would not have to have an ad blocker. Then you would be able to support me by using YouTube Premium, because that also supports me. So either you have ads show when you watch the videos, which supports me, or you have YouTube Premium, which supports me. When you use ad blocker, you're just stealing from me and anybody else on YouTube. So just keep that in mind. I mean, do what you want to do. It's your money, right? I ain't trying to tell you how to spend your money. I'm just telling you it's not cool. But anyway, I'm going to leave it as it is. You do you, Neil. All right? Ernie Hayden says, greetings, Dr. Malik. Great to see you, sir. Great to see you, Ernie. All right? Love the smile. Love the photo. Professional, baby. You know, trying to be professional up in this piece. Not like me. Top 40 reasons said, it's the wee hours in the afternoon here. 1:05 p.m. Ooh, that's nice. 1:05 p.m., man. Okay, so now it's like the afternoon. It's 1 in the afternoon in Australia. Y'all chilling, having a good old time. Y'all supposed to be working. Y'all ain't even working. Y'all just doing whatever y'all watching YouTube when you supposed to be working. 1 in the afternoon is work time, people. That is work time. All right? But I appreciate you not working and watching me instead. You know, do what you do. All right, my 2 up, 2 down Castle says, new to PowerDirector app, loving it. Hey, what's going on? I appreciate you watching the channel while you're learning how to use the app. It's a beautiful thing. Hey, I'm here to help. I'm here to go ahead and give you hit you up with those tutorials, help you learn what you need to learn. All right. Steve says 2:05 a.m. here in the UK. That's right. That's right. AM in the UK. Gotta make sure I get my countries right. Ernie says, I was having problems this week editing out some words from a video. Can you give a quick demo on editing out stuff in a video? Thanks. So there's a lot of different ways to edit out stuff. If you're trying to like edit out words, it's probably best to go ahead and like I have a tutorial on it. Let me just pull that up for you so you can go ahead and reference that. Pretty much a easy, cool way to get it done. And that way I don't have to show you right here and now within the live stream, because that might take a minute to set everything up and stuff like that. Find a video, stuff like that. So let's see what we got here. So this tutorial here, how to censor bad words. It actually will go ahead and show you like how to stretch out your timeline, find the words that you want to take out. And then also it shows how to like put it like a little beeping sound over where the words are, things like that. So if you're just trying to edit out the words, but have them still like speaking, this is a good way to do it. At the beginning, I should kind of like show a demo of what it's like. Like, let me just do this real quick.
Spectrum Business is the no-nonsense way for your business to stay connected. Get fast, reliable internet speeds.
So I told that filthy to get up out my face before I whoop his monkey back to the Stone Age. I'm going to show you how to cover up some nasty.
So that's kind of like a little demo of what it does, just kind of like censoring out the words while you're talking. If that's what you're looking for, that video will show you exactly how to get it done. All right. So Geether2Tech says, speaking of support, if I go to your Amazon store and end up buying something that's not in your store, do you still get credit for the purchase? So if you click on any of the items in my store, what it does is it puts a cookie like in your system. So if you buy something within a certain amount of time, even if it's not in my store, then yes, it'll still support me and I'll still get a kickback from Amazon if you do that. So you actually have to like select something from the store, go look at it. It'll put that tracking cookie on you, and then it tracks you for like, I don't know if it's just one session or a day or whatever, but anything you buy during that session, I will get credit for that, and I will get an affiliate payment from that. So appreciate you asking. All right, Lance Samuelson says, thank you for all your entertaining videos. I own PD16. Can we share projects between the current mobile app and the desktop program? All right, so Lance, you can only share the projects from the mobile app to desktop. You can't share from desktop to mobile. All right, so let's make sure that that's clear. Now, the way that you do that, you can either do that if you have an Android device, you can do it through Google Drive. So you actually have the capability to send your project from the app to Google Drive, and then you can go on your machine, your PC, and go ahead and pull up the project from Google Drive on your PC. Now, if you have an iOS device, for whatever reason, you can't do that. It doesn't have the capability to send things to Google Drive from there. But what you can do is if you have iOS or Android and you have the app, you can go ahead and save your project to the Cyberlink cloud. And if you save it to the Cyberlink cloud, you can then go to your machine, your PC, your laptop, or whatever, and you can access the Cyberlink cloud, and you can pull the project off of there and add it to the desktop version of PowerDirector. So once again, if you search YouTube for a PowerDirector app, Google Drive, it'll show you here how to save your project in Google Drive using the PowerDirector app. And then I also show on this tutorial how to go ahead and pull it up from on your PC or your laptop once you have it saved in Google Drive. Okay. I also have one here for the Cyberlink cloud. So if you look up PowerDirector app Cyberlink cloud, here's the cloud upload tutorial that I have on here. So if you have the app, you can go ahead and save it in the cloud, and then you can go ahead and open it up in the PowerDirector PC on your laptop, whatever you want. So you got those options there. You can use both of them. Let's see here. Here's the one for the Cyberlink cloud, how to save a project in Cyberlink cloud. You got this right here. So you can look that up. You can also look up PowerDirector app, Google Drive. And I have a tutorial here on how to save your project in Google Drive using the PowerDirector app. So you got both of those options that you can go ahead and take advantage of if you want to. But once again, it only goes from the app to the PC or laptop version, not the other way around. All right. All right, Shaky Leg by Elvis Merle says, let's get it started. Any speculation of when the next real PD update is happening? I'm betting they are holding back some good stuff for that release. AI is really taking off lately. Yeah, so Shaky Leg. Thanks for joining us again, Shaky Leg. So basically the way it works is this. What's supposed to happen, this is what has been happening for the last few years, is that every 3 months, Cyberlink has what they refer to as a feature update in PowerDirector. So this is for the PC version, right? So for the PC version, every 3 months, they have a feature update. So what usually happens is in September or October, they'll release a new version. Last version was PowerDirector 21, and that was September of 2022. So basically then after that, you'll be looking at December, right, of another feature update. So they'll like give you a new feature within the program. And then it's supposed to be this month in March. It's supposed to be the next one that they have. So I'm expecting something to happen in the March update. There really wasn't much of a good one, to be truthful with you, this last March that just passed. I think they've been dropping a few things like, I think in the December one, they had like the speech to text or whatever. It might have been January that they did that. So maybe the next one is going to be April. So we'll see what they do. But it's usually every 3 months they drop something new. Now, what they're going to drop, I don't know. I mean, I would hope that they like do some of the stuff that they've been doing. Like I keep saying, like the iOS app has a lot of great updates that they've been doing, like the cutout feature where you can like change the background of any video. You could do that on the iOS mobile app, but you can't do that on PC, right? So I would expect things like that to be happening on the next PC update. But We'll see what they do. Larry Grady said, I'm scared. I just don't feel comfortable using small clips of videos by others, even when I use my audio in a subject different from the original video. Explain more about others' videos. So, you should be able to use someone else's video within your video as long as you're not using, and I can't even tell you like a time limit, but you're supposed to only use a little bit of someone else's video in your video, and you're supposed to add something to it. You're supposed to be able to, basically you're using it to tell a different story or to prove a point or something. If you're just showing their stuff to be showing it, you shouldn't be using anybody else's videos. If you're just showing their video and trying to get views off it, you shouldn't be using anybody else's videos. If you're using a segment of someone else's video, a short segment, and you're using it to talk about what they did, or you're using it to show an example of something, you're using it to move your story along, those are fine. But you just can't use somebody else's video in your video and like not be adding anything of value. I think it's called like fair use, right? If you look up fair use videos, I don't know if that's like the terminology you want to look up, but it's something like that. It should be able to give you a better explanation of why or how you're supposed to. Here it is, fair use on YouTube. So it's called fair use, basically, and it has a YouTube video right here, copyright on YouTube, fair use. So basically, it answers the questions about like fair use, how you can go ahead and use a small clip of someone else's video, yada, yada, yada. So take that into consideration. Now, you always better off, the less you do it, the safer you're going to be. Avoidance is the best like risk mitigation out there. So, you know, if you want to just avoid using other people's videos, that's up to you. If you don't feel like it's going to be worth it for you, don't do it. Right? I mean, that's the best way to stay safe. If you're really scared to the point where you're like, I don't want to use anybody, then don't. You know, you can do things on your own. Shoot your own footage. Do different types of videos, whatever you need to do. Don't do anything you're not comfortable doing. Even if you look it up and read all about it, if you're still not comfortable, then I just say don't do it, right? Because you're not going to feel good about something if you're not comfortable. So Crow Adventure Network says advanced effects like pre-building intros that could be saved and edited with alternate video footage and typography, similar to the idea of how After Effects works. So this program is not After Effects. It's never going to be After Effects, and just ain't After Effects. There's only certain capabilities that you're going to be able to have with PowerDirector. You can make an intro. I mean, then you can save the project and you can change out clips or whatever you need to do. You might not be able to save it as a template or a sequence, like, you know, it's called in After Effects. But at the end of the day, I mean, you can do what you need to do. It's just not going to be done the same type of way. If you want to know how to save a project, I got videos on saving projects. I mean, if you want to make an intro, save that project, you can go back and change the clips whenever you want to, right? I got videos on how to make intros. I got all types of intro videos out there. All you really need to do is save the project and then change out the video clips that you want to change out. It's pretty simple. It's not the same thing as creating a project in After Effects with the sequences and stuff like that. It's just totally different. Paul Feiger says, took your advice, bit the bullet, and bought a new PC with 64 megabytes of RAM. All my problems solved. Thanks. You're welcome, sir. Sometimes, you know, you got to make those sacrifices. Sometimes you got to spend the little bit of cheddar cheese to go ahead and, you know, get things right. And I'm glad that you were able to have a good experience using the program now after you made those updates. So kudos to you. UK Transparency says, thank you for your work. Learned a lot from your videos. You're welcome, sir. Appreciate you watching, checking me out in this live stream today. Crow Adventure Network says, anyone have issues with fonts going italics when you add effects to them? I've never in my life had that happen. But not saying it didn't happen to anyone else. I don't know. So Ernie Hayden says, thanks, Malik. I was trying to remove some uhs from my video. Okay. So what I would do if you're trying to remove things like stuff like that from your videos, then what I would do is just do some jump cuts. Just it's pretty simple to do. All you got to do is just split your clip wherever it happens and split it after you say the words. It's going to be quick like that. But jump cuts are an effective way to go ahead and cut out some of those, I guess, mistakes that you make when you're doing like talking head videos and things like that. If you watch a lot of YouTube videos out there, you'll see people, they're talking like this, and the next thing you know, they're like that, and next thing you know, they're like that. They're using jump cuts to kind of cut things out of the videos. So I got some videos on like different types of cuts that you can do. So what's going on my mobile? This one here. These 6 cuts fix my videos. Just different. Well, that's not the right one. Here's the one for PowerDirector for PC. 6 cuts all video editors must know. So this talks about jump cuts, L cuts, J cuts, cutting on action, a lot of different types of cuts that you can use for your videos. And when you see that the one about jump cuts is just really you just splitting it after you say the word, splitting it like before you say the after you say the and you just button those 2 pieces up together. Now it's going to be a jump. That's why it's called a jump cut, but it's going to jump from one word to the other, and it won't have the in there. And based on how you do it, it can look natural. Like if you zoom in where you do the cut, or you move like you move your subject, you zoom in and move them to like a certain third of the image, then it looks natural. If you just have them jump and don't like zoom in or change it any, it's not going to look that natural. But if you're going to use a jump cut and you're going to change the angle or you change the zoom, things like that, it looks natural even though it's jumping from word to word. So check out that video, 6 editing cuts all video editors must know, and you'll probably see some information in it that you could use. Francisco Acevedo says, hi, how do I get rid of customized DVD menus? I delete them, but when I start PD again, they keep showing. So you would have to actually go into the location on your machine where the DVD menus are. You could do it. I would not recommend it. I don't know the location off the top of my head, but if you want to find a location, it should be on the PowerDirector forum. So if you go to just Google PowerDirector forum and you go to the forum, you should be able to search here like DVD menus or remove DVD menus or whatever. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be some threads on it. And even if, see, removing DVD menu from PDS, remove mute DVD, blah, blah, blah. There's all kinds of stuff on here. But anyway, if you can't find exactly what you're looking for, all you need to do is go back to the beginning of the forum, click on the correct area, and then you can start a new topic, and you can ask, where's the location to remove the DVD menus? And they'll tell you on here where it's at. I don't recommend doing that. I mean, but to each his own. I think that you might need it one day. It doesn't hurt to have them on there. I mean, it might take up space on your machine. I don't know if you feel like it's making the program run slower or anything, but I wouldn't do it, but it's up to you. That's where I would look to go find out where that location is. And I'm pretty sure somebody on there will be able to tell you exactly where it is, and you can delete it from your actual drive, and then they will never show up again. All right, Dume Prakash says, hello from Nepal. What's up, Nepal in the building? I ain't never had nobody from Nepal in my live streams. I'm happy. All right. All right, Falakeeks Drawley says, can you transfer from Android mobile app to PC desktop app without Google Drive? Internet speeds here are abhorrent. The only other way I know that you can do it is using the Cyberlink Cloud. That's it. So it's going to have to be some type of way to use the internet to do it. So unfortunately, if your internet speeds suck, then there's not really any other way to do it that I know of, unfortunately. Easy to fix says, in my current projects, I use copy and paste video keyframe attributes a lot. Is there a way to do the same with mask as well? I need to use the same mask attributes. How do I do that? No, there ain't no way to do that with mask. Unfortunately, just not a way to do it. You can save a mask, but you can't save it with like the video file or the image. You could do save as to save your mask, if I remember correctly, but you just need to remove the video, the image from it, whatever, and you'll just save the mask by itself. It's kind of like whenever you create a mask using a brush, it always saves like a version of that mask in the system. So you can save your mask, but you can't save it with a video file or with a image file with it. So cranking and yanking. What's up, cranking and yanking? Says, hey folks, you know me and my dirty little mind, I always think the same thing when I think cranking and yanking, and he knows what I'm talking about. All right, let's see. Richard Passini. What's up, Richard? Says, hi, Malik. Rich here for another good video. Thank you for all you do. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for joining me, my man. All right. MB is here. He says, hey, everyone. What's up, MB? What's going on? All right. TSG Outdoor Adventures says, what's up? What's up, TSG Outdoor Adventures? Thank you for always supporting and joining. Appreciate having you here. Chasing My Asian Queen says, in my old PD, I could adjust the sound anywhere on the clip by putting the red dot on each side and adjust up or down with that clip. but my subscription PD will let me adjust with. But my subscription PC or PD will let me adjust within a clip. Will let you or won't let you? I know what you're talking about. Like, you used to be able to just add a keyframe real quick to like the audio. And I don't know what's the haps on the caps right now. Maybe somebody online can help me out with this one. But yeah, like let's see. Used to be able to just drop a keyframe wherever. See how it just turned to that red dot right there? Pull it up, pull it down. Pull it up, pull it down. You got all of that. Problem is, though, like you used to be able to just add keyframes wherever. Now I'm like, can't just add my keyframe. Now, if somebody out there can help me out with this one, this would be some help I could use, okay? Because I can always just change the volume right here. Grab this keyframe, change it, but I can't add keyframes. Now, I can just click on keyframe here, and then I can go to volume, and then I can just drop keyframes wherever I want to. I could just move my playhead, yada, yada, bam, bam. And now I got keyframes here, right, that I can play with and all of that jazz. But I used to just be able to click on this line. What happened? I don't know. Somebody out there help me out. Help a brother out. The professor needs your help. All right. Let's see. Ernie Hayden says, thanks for the info on jump cuts. You're welcome, sir. I hope those help you out. So you can go ahead and get those uhs and ahs out of there. MB says, I just bought a new laptop so I can do some editing when I'm on the go. I signed into my account to download PD, and when I went back to my PC, I lost my PD subscription on my PC. So annoying. So I don't know why that happened. Did you try using the Cyberlink application manager to go ahead and download and install the program on your PC? Because you should be able to have one on each. Now, the problem is you can't use your subscription on both at the same time. So you can have it on two different machines, but you can only be using it one at a time. So let's say you're logged in on your laptop and then you try to do it on your PC. You can't use it at the same time. You can only use it on one machine at a time, okay? Because it's going to check and try to check your subscription all the time. But you should be able to have it on both of those machines. You can have it on up to two machines at once, but you can only use it on one machine at a time. The United Drills of America dropping off some popcorn for us. Steve Williams says, talking of finding files on your PC, the champion for this is something called Everything. It is amazingly fast and puts Windows search to shame. Everything, huh? I might have to look that up one day. I don't know if I'm going to do it right now, but, I'm going to have to check it out. Everything. Everything is everything, baby. Everything is everything. Zeke Man Eats Says, hello, PowerDirector University. What's up, Zeke Man Eats? Thanks for dropping through. Mo's Game Table. What's up, Mo? He says, evening, everyone. What's up, Mo? About time you made it, bro. You about 40 minutes late, bro. You got 20 minutes to get your Q&A right. 20. Just 20, bruh. 20. All right. Cyber Editing says you can transfer from Android to desktop using an OTG and USB. I do it all the time. So, if you do it all the time, my friend, which is great to know, okay? If you do it using a USB, then if you could just let people know what is the location of the project files so that they can go ahead and drop them onto their own USB and transfer them to PC, that would be cool. All right. Matter of fact, let me know. Okay, I'd love to put it out there on YouTube, share it with the world, let everybody else know where to go get these files for the project and drop them off. Hey, hit me up, Cyber Editing. All right. Yep, see, Peter J. Milner agrees. Let us all know, bruh. If you do, let us all know, bruh. Because if you don't have to use the internet to do it, if there's another way to do it with USB, I'm down. Shoo. Look who decided to join us, Reality Design 1 in the building. What's going on, girl? How you doing? Thank you for stopping through. All right, TSG Outdoors said hit control and click the line. See, people just making things simple for me here. Bam, got it. Bam, 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 bam. I love you, boy. I love you, TSG Outdoor Adventures. I love you, boy. All right, we good. Teaching the professor the simple things in life. I love it. You know, the other day, man, sometimes it's the simplest, littlest things, man, that sometimes just shoot right by us and we don't know them. I think, luckily, I've been pretty good with that for a long time, and that's why I've been able to kind of help people use the program, because I've been able to notice those little things and those changes and stuff, but I don't know everything. So sometimes those little things slip past me. Thank you, TSG Outdoor Adventures, for getting me back up to speed. All right. Mo's Game Table said you can select the whole clip or cut it up and then adjust each clip individually. Don't forget to use normalize to adjust uneven audio by cutting it into clips using the waveform as a guide. Yes. Normalized audio is one of the best kept secrets out there, making sure that all of your audio is level across the board as far as your project goes. So always use that. Thanks for the tips, brother. Steve Williams says you need to log in when you switch machines. Yes, log out of one, log into the other one. Turn off the program, do all of that. You can't be in both at the same time. You get a no-no. Easy to fix it. Sorry. Chat limits to 200 letters. I need to copy and paste mask attributes over various PIP videos, so not using the same video. Is there a way? You can't copy and paste it into different clips like that. So if you have it on one clip and you're trying to like just right click and copy and paste and put it on the rest of them, no, you can't do that. It's one at a time, one by one. You're going to have to go into the mask designer, add your mask one at a time. There's no way to do that I'm aware of. So maybe somebody else on here will be able to tell you a different way. All right, Justin Martyr says, "Hey brother, love your videos. Why does my video slow down after filming and not match my audio?" So a bunch of different reasons why that could be. Really depends on what device you're using. So for the most part, if you're using like a phone or if you're using a program that tries to make your video file size smaller by using like variable frame rates, then what will happen is because the frame rate is not constant and it's jumping up and down, your video and your audio will go out of sync. So once you bring that into PowerDirector doesn't like that type of file. So what I always suggest to do is use a program called Handbrake, and you use Handbrake, and you can convert your variable rate frame rate video to constant frame rate video. And then when you bring it into PowerDirector, the audio and the video will be in sync, and you don't have to worry about that. So if you're recording stuff and you're bringing it in and the audio and video go out of sync after time, because usually it happens like after some time has passed by, they start to drift out of sync. So that's usually the cause of that. So MB said, yeah, when I went back to my PC and opened the application manager, PD was showing as PD Essential, not PD 365. So if that's an issue, then you probably need to go ahead and contact Cyberlink to make sure that it is that you get the 365 suite, because you should have the serial number, and it should just go ahead and update it. Even if you do like the essentials, it should change it to 365 because it should recognize that you have the serial number for it. So contact Cyberlink, see what they can tell you, man. Yeah, Mo's Game Table says, don't forget to further adjust your audio using PowerDirector, one of the best audio editing tools out and about. So cyber editing is going back to the issue with transferring from mobile to your machine. He says the OTG is an adapter that you plug in, that you plug a USB into. It turns it plugged into the phone, and My Files allows access. So I mean, I think the main thing is like where are you getting the files from? Like, what is the location? Like, what folder are you going to? Is it a SD card? Is it internal? Is it media? Is it Android? What folders are you going to find? Like, what's the path that you're going to find the PowerDirector project files that you're putting onto your USB? That's my question. Mm-hmm. Just looking through these questions, guys. Give me a few seconds here. All right. So let's see. I got a super chat here from TSG Outdoor Adventures, $5. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate the super chat. Anybody hit me up, super chat, super stickers. It's all gravy. I appreciate all of the love that you guys give. So it means the world to me. All of your support, man. Thank you so much. So Enjoy Now says, how do I de-squeeze anamorphic videos? So there's some lens tools that you have with the action camera room that you can go into. Look at some of those lens tools in there. See if you can go ahead and use any of those to de-squeeze anything. Usually most of it's like fisheye, stuff like that. So you might not be able to. It could be some effects on it that you can use. Or you can even go in and maybe create a profile. Create your own custom profile with a specific resolution that might be able to help de-squeeze the anamorphic video and change it. You might have to play around with the different resolutions to get it where you want it to be. But those would be the ways that I would try to do it myself. So I would just look through those different options and see what you can come up with. Also got another super chat from my man Paul Feiger, an epic super chat of $15. Thank you, my friend. Always appreciate you and your support that you give to the channel, my man. Let's see. Geezer2Tech says, audio and video also get out of sync when scrubbing if your computer is not up to task. A CPU will, with not enough cores, etc. Yeah, definitely. Anytime that you scrub the timeline, you know, the performance of your PC is going to kind of mandate how that experience is when you scrub the timeline and how it plays back. So Video Moments Production says, how do you make separate file folders or library files in PD365 main page? Let's see. All right, so the easiest way to make a folder is if you're here within the library, you can right click in the media room and you can go to create folder. And then you can name your folder. You can drag whatever files or whatever you need to bring into it. You can go ahead and remove it. You can rename it. Do whatever you need to do. Open it. Right now, if I open it, there's nothing in it. Go back to it. You can drag stuff into it, like I said. So pretty easy. Just right click, create folder. You're good to go. You can also go ahead and like add a tag. So you can add a tag and tag like different items in your folder or different items in the media room. So if you created like a tag, then you can go ahead and drop whatever items you want under that tag. So you can drag them into that one and they'll just be in that section. So instead of being in color boards, you might just go to your tags or whatever, and whatever you put in that tag will be here. You can remove the tag, stuff like that. So there's a lot of different ways you can just kind of, I guess, put your clips together, organize things. You can create folders, you can create tags, yada, yada, yada. So that's how you get it done. All right. So coming up on the hour mark, and you guys know how I do. After an hour, I got to bounce, chill with my wife, relax, wind down, and get ready for my next day of hard ass work tomorrow. So I want to just say a few thank yous to my people out there. First and foremost, thank you to all of my channel members. If you are a member of Team PDU and you're paying a monthly fee to just be a part of my team, I appreciate you and appreciate your support. It means the world to me that you guys are willing to go ahead and support the channel by giving to me every month. Helps me continue to make the videos, to do the things that I do. Also, I want to thank all of my people for my super chats tonight. TSG Adventures, Paul Feiger. Appreciate you guys for the super chats. They help the channel keep going. And they show me that, you guys really find value in what I'm doing. So appreciate you guys. Also, if you have not clicked that like button, make sure you clack the like button. All right. Lets people know that this content is good and that they should be watching it too. And it sends out a message to YouTube that, hey, more people who like PowerDirector might like to watch these live streams, might like to watch the videos that I do. So please clack that like button. Now, I'm going on a cruise. All right. So for the next 2 weeks, I will not be making any videos. My channel will not see no videos. Okay. There won't be no live stream next week. Neil, no live stream next week. I am going on a cruise. I will be on a ship out in the middle of some ocean. So I will not be live streaming from the ship. I'm chilling, having fun with my family, taking some time this spring break to chillax, relax, unwind, and recharge. All right. So no videos this weekend, no videos next weekend either, because I'm taking the time to chillax. No live stream next week, all right? But when I come back, I'll be coming back with a vengeance, a fierceness that no PowerDirector tutorial channel has ever had before, all right? I'm coming back with the strength, bringing you guys the fire that you need to keep making those videos, keep editing and doing your thing, all right? So, once again, thank you guys for joining me. Have a wonderful night or morning or afternoon or whatever it is, wherever you're at. And I will see you soon. Later.